Hey everybody, we're trying to work out this lighting here. I'm trying to use natural lighting because it's so nice. It's so beautiful here in Keystone today. Hope you guys had a wonderful day yourselves. And let's see, we're going to talk today about personal growth. So let's see here. I think this is trying to do all kinds of strange things to me. I still haven't figured this thing out on Google Chrome. Look at it, half of my light face is in the light and half of it's in the shadow. That's pretty funny. Let's see if we move this over here. Will that work? There we go. I just got the light in my eyes. So, all right. So, hey, here we go with another live. Again, appreciate everybody that shows up and is watching these. I've been getting some really great feedback from everybody. I got to lower this. It's too much. Been getting a lot of great feedback from everybody, and I really appreciate those. Whoa, now it's dark. Well, hopefully it's going to work out. This is not a professional uh, professional thing, whatever. Okay, maybe that'll work a little better. Thanks. Okay, so I do appreciate everybody. Hey, Dawn, good to see you on here. And Dawn's doing a live on Saturday. I believe it's at 10:30 Central Standard Time. Dawn, if you want to put that in the comments, what time your live's going to be. Dawn does some really amazing lives as well. It's along the lines of what I'm going to be talking about today of personal growth. So, Dawn, feel free to drop that in the comments so people can tune into yours on Saturday. And then, I'm doing these lives just to share some stuff. I've had some really great success, and a lot of that's been because of the own personal growth that I've gone through. So as you're watching this, let us know if you're watching it live or if you're watching the replay. That always helps me out. And also, the more comments we can get going through this thread, then the more people that will actually see this live as well. So the more comments we can throw out there, that'll be great. Dr. Jeff Young, boy, for those of us that are involved in Sealy by Design, this is the live is not about Sealy by Design, but for those of us that are involved with Sealy by Design, I'll tell you what, we're going to have a very special training on Saturday, and it's going to be with Dr. Jeff Young. I just learned today this guy is one of the top spinal specialists in the entire country. He's been awarded accolades going out the wazoo, and we've got him in Sealy by Design. He's a member just like us. And he's going to be sharing with us how to market these amazing products. We know how fantastic they are. He was just on the corporate call Monday night talking about how fantastic the products are. And Saturday's training is going to be on how to present this to other people so they can understand and want to buy from you, right? So, and that's all part of this personal growth. It perfectly aligns with what we're going to be talking about today, even though this isn't about Sealy. Today, I wanted to talk about personal growth. And I'll start this out with the very first question. What does personal growth mean to you? I was introduced to I didn't know anything about personal growth, okay? When I got into network marketing 20 years ago, so probably over 20 years ago now, I knew nothing about self-help books. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more popular now than it was 2 decades ago. But I will tell you, personal growth literally changed my life. Hello, Denise. Good to see you on here too. So it literally changed my life because it opened up a whole nother world I didn't know. And I believe most people, they go through school, they graduate, maybe they finish their schooling at high school, or maybe they go on and get their college degree. And I will tell you, after you're done with all those years of schooling, the last thing you want to do is open up another book, right? And that's how I was. I was not into reading. Now, as a fighter pilot, we did a lot of studying. It was constant, ongoing. Every single day we were studying. We were in the vault, reading all the classified information, learning about our threats that we were going up against. But I didn't know about personal growth. I didn't know about improving ourselves on our own through our own initiative, right? And when I did get into that through the mentors that I learned from in this industry of network marketing, which, I've said this, I think, on almost every live, network marketing is not about sales. Network marketing is an amazing personal growth program with a compensation plan attached to it. So you become better yourself, you help others around you become better, and you make money in the process. That's what network marketing is really about. So, but let's go back to personal growth. What does personal growth mean to you? And I will tell you, I didn't know anything about this. And so it means something very special to me. And I decided just a little bit ago to look it up. What is personal growth? And so I found a couple of different psychology pages on the internet, and I really liked this definition. So we all understand what we're talking about. I'm going to give you a definition that we can have a level playing field to talk about what personal growth is, because it may mean different things to different people. But this is a definition that I got off of some page, website, a psychology website. It really resonates with me. So this is what it said. I'm going to read it verbatim. Personal development, self-development, or personal growth is the growth and enhancement of all aspects of the person, feelings the person has about himself or herself, and their effectiveness in living. Wow, that's powerful. That's so powerful. I'm going to say it again. The growth and enhancement of all aspects of the person's feelings, the growth and excuse me, I screwed that up. I started again. I'm moving it around. All right. Personal development, self-development, and personal growth. The growth and enhancement of all aspects of the person, feelings the person has about himself or herself, and their effectiveness in living. And then it goes on to say it includes the development of positive life skills and the development of a realistic and healthy self-esteem. Who in the world living right now in this day and age cannot benefit from a personal growth program? And this is something that you don't go to high school or college or sign up for extra courses for. You can get a life coach, and a life coach is going to help guide you through this process. But a lot of it is your own initiative, right? And when you look at that definition, especially that last sentence, it includes the development of positive life skills and the development of a realistic and healthy self-esteem. You know, I wrote this book. Where is it? There it goes. I wrote this book about, when was it published? I wrote it about 5 years ago. I think it came out about 4 years ago. I don't even remember right now. Let's see, 2017. All right. So yeah, 4 years ago is when it came out. This is a personal growth book. All right. I didn't know a lot about personal growth, but when you talk about self-esteem, one of the things I talk about, I think it's in the chapter on happiness, which I have my own take on happiness and joy that I explain in this book. When you talk about happiness, the people I did transformational work for, and that's what this book is all based in, it's transformational work. They came primarily for, 3 or 4 main reasons. But when you really dissected each one of those reasons why they were looking for help, it came down to self-worth. In this definition that I just gave you, it has self-esteem, right? The skills and development of a realistic and healthy self-esteem. I cannot tell you how important personal growth is. You see, we all come here with a map of reality. We all individually see the world differently. No two people see the world the same way. You know, in the cockpit of a commercial airliner, which I did for a while there as a captain, you have 2 people in there. And the primary reason is because the one's cross-checking what the other one's doing. And sometimes the pilot may be flying, we alternate between the left seat and the right seat, who's flying that leg of the trip. Somebody might be focused on what they're doing, and they're missing other things that are going on around them. And that's what the other person there is to catch. Or if we've got a problem to solve, maybe having to go around weather or delays or whatever it is, an aircraft problem, we can run possible solutions and the course of action off one another, because 2 brains working on this is better than just one. Well, the thing about personal growth, I think that it really does, is it helps you, the person that's going through a personal growth, to open up their world. And right now you have a current map of reality, how you see the world, how you hear things, how you interpret it, how you process all that information that's coming in through you has been built upon your entire past life. It goes all the way deep into your core values. This is a whole nother discussion, but I'm bringing this up because to have what you've never had, you have to do what you've never done. And what I mean by that is a personal growth program is going to have you start thinking in different ways. It's going to have you start seeing the world differently. All of a sudden, you start to see new opportunities that have been there all along because of your old map of how you saw the world, you didn't see them. Those opportunities passed you right by. But when you open up that map of reality, you widen your awareness on everything, you build creativity in that process, you see new opportunities, you start making different decisions that are more in alignment with where you want to head in this world, or your desired direction. So my first question is, what does personal growth mean to you? What would be your definition? Please drop that in the comments. All right, the more we share, the more we all can learn. And then my second question now is, are you currently engaged in a personal growth program? Maybe you already are. And that's fantastic. I know some of you on here are definitely, okay? So that's great. But if you were like me 20 years ago and knew nothing about this personal growth business, I highly encourage you to start looking into it. And there's a lot of ways you can do it for free. YouTube is an amazing resource of a plethora of free information out there. Just put personal growth in the search window, and I'm sure you're going to come up with all kinds of stuff. I will tell you Napoleon Hill. You write that name down, Napoleon Hill. Put Napoleon Hill in. You're going to get some dynamite information for free off of YouTube. Another one is Earl Nightingale. Put his name in there. Another one is Norman Vincent Peale. Put his name in there. There's plenty of ways to get free information. So taking out the excuses or the reasons, you can't say, well, I don't have enough money to buy books. And then you go on used bookstores or online and buy used books. You can buy these books for $1 or $2, $5 used. So you can't use money as an excuse why you cannot start your personal growth program. Is it vital? Let's go back to the definition again. The growth and enhancement of all aspects of the person, feelings the person has about himself or herself, and their effectiveness in living. It includes the development of positive life skills and the development of a realistic and healthy self-esteem. Absolutely everybody can benefit from a personal growth program. And I'm reading this book right now by Dr. Sophie Nubani. And here I'm in a current chapter. The current chapter that I'm in right now is chapter 5, and it's about the crisis in creativity. And it's talking about, at least in the beginning of this chapter, which is where I'm at right now, it's talking about how our children are not getting the creative development that they should. People are turning them onto electronics and onto movies or whatever, and they're not building their creativeness. And there's research. I mean, there's all different kinds of research. And she's got all kinds of data on this and different studies that are going on. So this is not just one person's opinion. This is documented evidence that our children are suffering from a lack of creativity. And we want to increase our creativity. And that's not just for the kids. I think it's for the adults too. And a personal growth program is going to help increase your creativity. She had a couple quotes I had in here I was going to read, but I don't have it highlighted as much as I thought I did. Anyhow, one of the things in here she says is that creative thinkers can cope with stress better and are healthier, and they have higher self-esteem. So again, this personal growth program I'm talking about, it all comes into alignment here. So are you currently engaged in a personal growth program? And then have you ever took on a new activity? Let's say a sport or an instrument or a hobby or a craft. Were you great at it day one? If you were, fantastic. But anybody that's achieved greatness in any aspect has had to work at it. This personal growth program is the same thing. You cannot read one book and expect to be an expert at it, okay? It takes time. And the sooner you get started on it, the better off you're going to be long term. Just like that new hobby or that new craft you took up, you worked at it day after day after day. I can tell you my skiing. You know, Ulka and I were here in Keystone, Colorado, living the life of our dream, skiing every day. And my skiing, because we are doing it now every day, has increased exponentially the quality of my skiing. And it's because I'm out there doing it every day. The same thing with a personal growth program. You cannot end high school, end college, close the books forever, and think that you're going to continue to grow. Somewhere there needs to be learning going on. And in this field of personal growth, I cannot emphasize the importance of it enough. It's your choice. It's your life. You get to live it however you want. But I'll tell you what, if you're one of these people that is crying about woe is me in a victim mode and blaming other people outside of you, that's okay. But today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. And make that decision to start investing into yourself and start developing yourself with that personal growth program. How? Books, the people you associate with. Find a way to get around people that uplift you, that motivate you, that inspire you, and delete the people that pull you down. Even if they're best of friends, then limit the amount of exposure you have to them. If they start whining and complaining on you, say, hey, you know what, Bob, I love you. You're very special to me, but I'm working on myself right now, and I'm protecting my mind against negativity. Let's see if we can shift this conversation around to something positive. But whatever it takes, start limiting the negativity. News, oh my God. Right now, there is no real news in this country. It is all opinionated, and you're getting usually bad stuff from everybody, right? Who knows what the truth is anymore with that? So limit yourself. I already mentioned about YouTube. Broaden your thinking. As a man thinketh, so is he. And let's see, do I have anything else on here? I think I do. Where am I at in time? I'm almost out of time here. So the 3 questions so far, and I've got a 4th one. But the 3 questions so far: what does personal growth mean to you, and how would you define it? And please go ahead and share. I would love to see what you got in there. And then also, are you currently engaged in a personal growth program? Have you ever took on a new activity, and did you understand that it takes time to get better at that activity? It takes, concerted effort. It takes focus and attention. And if you put that into your personal growth, it's going to show up in positive ways, in many different ways. Now, the 4th question I'll leave you with is, what value would you put on an ongoing personal growth program? What would it bring to you, right? And I'll close out with this definition again of what personal development, self-development, and personal growth is. It's the growth and enhancement of all aspects of the person, feelings the person has about himself or herself, and their effectiveness in living. It includes the development of positive life skills and the development of a realistic and healthy self-esteem. Personal growth is vital. If you're looking to achieve greatness in your life, if you're looking to even get a little bit better in your life, have things a little bit better around you, be associated with better people and more opportunities, the place to start is with the personal growth program. So thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been my pleasure. We'll do this again next Tuesday night. New subject. We'll figure out what that's going to be. And again, for those that are in Sealy by Design, I want to put in another plug for Dr. Jeff Young. We're going to be doing a special training on Saturday that's going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. It'll last about 30 to 45 minutes. But I'll tell you what, you're going to find it extremely valuable. Make that a part of your new personal growth program. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.